Happy morning. Uh, am I visible and audible? Hello?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Good morning to all CA aspirants. I am Bhaskar Marathi, Sergeant at Arms for today's meet. Happy Makar Sankranti to one and all present here. When you enter this little virtual platform, consider yourself one of the member of CA community who endlessly learn, think, create, and communicate. I welcome you all to the 172nd meet of SICASA Speakers Forum, Bengaluru. We shall all have to abide by three ground rules set by forum, that being unmute yourself only when only being called upon to speak. When you given the opportunity to speak, make sure you don't touch upon such topics, caste, creed, religion, and sex. We recommend you to keep your videos on so that it can increase the speaker to connect better with the audience. SICASA Speakers Forum. Our mission is to empowering CA students into world-class leaders through effective communication and public speaking skills. Coming into the today's meet, theme of the today's meet, Uttarayan, and word of the day, Fiesta. Uttarayan is the period when sun travels from south to north. It welcomes harvest, prosperity, and hope. Moving further, I would like to introduce our acting president for today's meet. And she is a person who truly committed to all the things she does and gives her best whatever way she can. And she was a district and throwball player, Miss Srishti S. Charger. Welcome to you. Over to you, Srishti.
Thank you, Bhaskar. Am I audible? Nam- Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the first 172nd meet of SSF SICASA. On behalf of SSF SICASA Bengaluru, I wish you all a very happy Makar Sankranti. Theme of the day, Uttarayan. Word of the day, Fiesta. Every choice we make, it can be a celebration of the whole world we want. Yes, this is a cultural fiesta. So, what kind of celebration do we people do on these days? Answer in chat box, guys. Chat. So, what kind of celebration do we people do on these days? Answer in chat box. New dress, okay. Kite flying competition. Only that's it? Actually, we do many things like kite flying, bonfires, fairs, Surya Puja, feast, arts, dance, rangoli, cow puja, and all. So we all know in these festival we do these kind of, like, we celebrate these kind of things. But what is the significance of this festival? Every year, every year Makar Sankranti or Uttarayan is celebrated in the month of Jan. This is dedicated to god Surya, which is traceable in Vedic texts, particularly the Gayatri Mantra, the sacred hymn of Hinduism, found in its scripture of Rig Veda. Makar Sankranti is also important solar Indian pan festival, which is known by different names. For example, Pedda Panduga in Andhra, Makara Sankranti in Karnataka, Telangana, Maharashtra, Pongal in Tamil Nadu, and Magh Bihu in Assam, and Magh Mela in the parts of central and north India, and Makar Sankranti in west, and Magara Valaku in Kerala, and many by other names. So, as you know, the Uttarayan, this is a festival of international, it is international kite festival.
Sorry, sir. Okay. Hi.
This is an important
Entaito.
kite festival. This
Entaito.
uh, can please somebody unmute who is speaking. Okay. The tradition of kite flying is for healthy exposure of early morning sun. The rays are very healthy and this provide a rich source of vitamin D. The rays acts as a major disinfects happening and curing the cold. In Gujarat, the Gujarati people await for this Uttarayan festival. They keenly wait for this festival to fly kites called Patangbaji, and kites for Uttarayan are made of special lightweight paper and bamboo sticks which are in kind of rhombus shape with a spine and single bow. The string often contains abrevasors to cut down the other people's kites. In Gujarat, from December, people started to celebrate this Uttarayan festival. They also prepare a special food like undiyu, which is a spicy and mixed vegetable of winter vegetables, and chikki, which is made of sesame seeds, gur, and til, and peanuts. So, we came to know about Gujarat, how Uttarayan celebrated. But what about Karnataka? As we are in Karnataka, so how this Makar Sankranti is celebrated? So, this is a Suggi and harvest festival of farmers of Karnataka. On this auspicious day, people wear new clothes, visit near and dear ones, and offer a ellu bella plate. In this plate, it is filled of fried groundnuts, dry coconut, and yellow sesame seeds mixed with uh, like chini minis and all. And also the sakre achu, the the colorful sakre achus with a piece of sugar cane. There is a saying in Kannada, ಎಳ್ಳು ತಿಂದು ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಮಾತಾಡಿ. That means eat the mixture of sesame and jaggery and talk sweetly. With this, this festival also signifies that this is in this season, since sugarcane is a predominant in these parts, yellow bella, yellow unde, bananas, sugarcane, red berries, kumkum, and small gift items useful in every days are often exchanged among women in Karnataka. Kite flying, drawing rangolis, giving away the red berries known as yelchi kai are some of the instincts part of the festival. Another vital ritual in this rural Karnataka is also like they decorate cows and bulls and their procession is done and they are also made to cross fire, and the custom is also known as kichu hasiudu, haisudu, kichu haisudu. So I wish you all yellu bella tindi ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಮಾತಾಡಿ. Thank you. With this, now I would like to call our acting secretary. She is a CA Inter student, topped in both PU College and BCom. She is a dancer and a pro bike rider. With this, I would like to call our acting secretary, Sahana Lokesh.
Thank you, Christy. Very good morning to all of you and happy Sankranti. Here I am to briefly make out the minutes of 171st meet held on 9th Jan 2022. The sergeant at Rams, the role player, was taken by Vivek Ram, presidential address by Christy Maria Babu, minutes reading by Maunesh Kumar, master of ceremony by Srishti, prepared speech by Sahinsha Khan, butterfly session was conducted by CA Kiran M, timer Anil Kumar R, grammarian Vivek Ram, listener Vikram, filler counter words Yatish Somshekar, and general evaluator CA Ravindra Narayan Rao. Coming to commencement of the meeting, it was scheduled at 8 a.m. Actual opening of time was 8 a.m. Sergeant at Arms. Vivek Ram welcomed all the members and introduced the theme, quote, word, and color of the day. He then explained the guidelines and code of conduct of the meeting. Presidential address. Christy Maria Babu delivered the presidential address in an engrossing manner. She enlightened the audience by mentioning the power of dreams and how dreams give us hope for the future and bring us power in the present. She concluded with a quote, A person who has a dream knows what he is willing to give up to go up, urging the people to prioritize the things which really matters to them. The Masters of Ceremony was conducted by Srishti. She carried forward the meeting in an evocative manner. She introduced all the speakers, role players, and handled the meeting in an interactive manner. Prepared speech. Sahinsha Khan gave his P2 on topic perception. Perception is the way we regard, understand, and interpret things such as name, place, object, and people. He explained on different ways and forms that influence perception, which includes attitude, motive, interest, and experience, is what he said. Butterfly session. The butterfly session was handled by CA Kiran M in a funny and interactive manner. He gave equal opportunity to newcomers as well. General evaluation. The general evaluator of the meeting was CA Ravindranath Narayan Rao. He evaluated each speaker and the whole meeting and suggested the areas of improvement to all the speakers. Winners of the meeting. Best prepared speaker was given to Sahinsha Khan. Best individual evaluator, Vinod Raj. Best butterfly speaker, Aditya Kolhapur. Best role player, Srishti S. Chajar. Kavana was declared as best listener of the day. Closing remarks by the President. Christy Maria Babu, the President, expressed her gratitude to all the participants for attending the meet and making it successful. Meeting adjourned at 10:30 a.m. Thank you.
Thank you, Sahana, for minutes reading. Now, waiting for the MC role. Now, I would like to call our today's MC. She is always been a logo file from her middle school, and she truly believes that being happy never goes out of style. Without further ado, I would like to call the Preeti Zinta of our forum, Divya Someshwar.
Thank you so much, Srishti, for that lovely introduction. So today, our theme, our quote basically is every choice that we make is a celebration of the world we want. So isn't that such a beautiful quote? Because there is a fiesta or the celebration in the choice that we make, the power in the choice that we can make. And here today, all of you being present here at SICASA Speakers Forum is a choice that you all made. Kudos to that. And come on, can we all have a virtual round of applause for that matter of fact? Come on, virtual round of applause, everybody. Good one, guys. So thank you and warm welcome to everybody present here. So as our theme goes today, it is Uttarayan. Uttar means north, Ayan means movement. So that is the movement of the sun towards the north. So this festival as a whole basically marks the change that is happening, right? So it is winter moving into summer. So all of you tell me here, it is about the matter of change, right? Tell me all of you, can you all one by one unmute yourself and tell me what is your reason for being part of this forum? Anybody up for it?
To learn new things.
To learn new things, all right.
To get connection.
To get connection, all right. Anybody else?
Improve my communication.
Yes, good one. And then somebody else wants to also unmute. One more. Let's do one more.
To be able to be confident and to speak up.
Yes. So all of these are the changes that you want to make, right? All of you want to make. This is a change that all of you have made the choice to come and be part of this forum. So basically, this is all in terms of your communication and soft skills. Today, we have with us a GE, a general evaluator, a wonderful general evaluator known exactly for that matter of fact. He believes in the power of communication and soft skills. So he is a teacher. He loves to teach. He's a passionate certified trainer, and also he's known from JCI India. He's an active member of the Mysore Toastmasters Club, and he's a law graduate. He is also very much believes in the power of music, sports, and in the power of fellowship as a whole. So presenting to all of you our GE for today, Mr. Piyush Jain. Over to you, GE.
Thank you, Divya Someshwar, for this overwhelming introduction. Greetings to you all. Happy. Let's harvest our hard work done so far in a place throughout the meeting, during the meeting, and I will.
Hey Piyush, so your voice is breaking a little. There is some network issues.
Meeting.
Yeah, Piyush, you can switch off your video, and I think your audio will be fine then.
I'll just check with my another
Yeah,
network.
it's much better now. Yeah, it's much
Okay.
better.
So I'll be evaluating each of the speakers and role takers and look for good examples of preparation, organization, delivery, enthusiasm, observations, and performance of duties. In this process, a team of role takers will be assisting me, the moderators, and the taggle team. So, can I request the timer to introduce the role, please?
Yes, sir. Thank you. Am I audible?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. The way we spend decides our time. Uh, Hi, hello, good morning, everyone. I am Anil Kumar, the time manager of this meet. The specialty of time manager is record and uh, sorry, count and record of the each and every minute of every speakers. Today I will provide butterfly speakers for a minimum of 2 minutes and maximum of sorry minimum of 1 minute and maximum of 2 minutes and who is that? Project speakers I will provide a minimum of 5 minutes and maximum of 7 minutes, and I will present this report on end of this meeting. Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you. Just a second. I'll just shifting my network. Thank you, Anil Kumar R.
Thank you, sir.
For explaining the role. Now, can I request the filler word R counter to introduce his role? Yes.
Happy morning, everyone. When we are speaking, our mouth fills out the words that are coming to our mind. In that cases, we will be using some of the words like are giving unnecessary pauses, which will distract the audience. So, as a filler word counter, today I will be noting such words, such filler words, and I will be giving my report at the end of the meet, so that which will help you to improve for further meets. Thank you. Over to Piyush Ji.
Thank you, Monesh Kumar V, for clearly explaining the role. Now, can I request Grammarian for explaining her role?
Happy morning, all. Surabhi Dattatri, being a grammarian for today's meet. Being grammarian, my role is to look for the language of the speakers. Here, language doesn't mean the errors or the framing the sentences, but also the good usages of word and not so good usages of word or phrases or the uncommon word. Like today's uncommon word is fiesta, which mean an event marked by festivities or the celebration, which is definitely related to a thing called Uttarayan. Which and the quote for the day is, every choice we make can be a celebration of the world we want. And the color chosen is the saffron. Speakers, make sure you use your theme or the word or the quote in your speeches. I'll be noting down all the good usages of words or the phrases you use, also the not so good usages, and I'll tell the better way how we can do it at end of the meet when G is called. He calls upon.
Over to you, Ji.
Thank you, Surabhi Dattari, for defining your role. Now, I request the listener to introduce his role. Yeah, am I audible?
Vikram, are you there? I guess he's not there. So,
Pavan Garg is the listener, if he's
yeah,
available.
Pavan Kar. Pavan? Okay, anyone who is willing to take up the role voluntary can take up now.
I'll take it up.
Okay.
Great.
The listener role is basically to listen the whole meet what the speaker says and note down few questions so that I post those questions at the end of the meet to test the listening skills of the audience. Because coming here is for some purpose. We come here to learn something. If we don't listen to the speakers, we'll not learn anything. So as a listener, I'll be noting down a few points the speaker says, and later I'll be posting it. So we'll come to know who's the best listener of today's meet at the end of the meet later. Over to you, Ji.
Thank you, Surabhi Dattari, for taking up this role voluntarily. Now, we will be going ahead, and I'd request Yamosi to take charge.
Yeah, thank you, Piyush. So basically, now we have the most awaited session, which is the prepared speech session and the butterfly session in the next. So what happens in prepared speech? There are two prepared speech for today, but apart from that, there's also a butterfly session. So for all the newcomers here, the format is going to be with prepared speech, and then there's going to be a butterfly session. So butterfly session is where all the audience got to be prepared for. Now, prepared speech, we have two prepared speakers, and this one person today who will be giving his prepared speech is very much a fan of cricket. So how many of you all are cricket fans here? I think the latest news must be heartbreaking of Virat Kohli stepping down. Very much. I can very much feel the energy with the news going on social media also. So this person hails from Hassan, and he's pursuing his articleship currently. He loves to watch movies, and he believes to be in the power of being successful. So let's hear more from him. But before that, I request the individual evaluator to lay down the instructions with regard to P3. And Shankar Malya, over to you.
P3. Get to the point. Objective. Be clear about what you want the audience to do or to know after listening to your speech. Speech shall have a purpose. Speech should also incorporate P2 objectives like opening, body, and conclusion. Be confident. Try not to use any notes. All the best.
Thank you, Shankar. And Rohit BM, over to you. All the very best for your P3.
Am I audible? Am I audible?
Yes, Rohit, you are.
The most valuable lesson in life cannot be taught, they have to be experienced. Good morning, one and all present virtually. I am Rohit. Some of the incidents in our life keep teaching us something new, something existing, something we still learn, continuous journey of life. One day before final exam of class 10, class 11, I was crying in my front of books because only 10 hours were left for the exam. Thus, there was no much time to complete revising the subject. The subject was economics, was very challenging one for me. I know I had to compromise with sleep that night. I was tensioned. How will I clear the exam? How will I perform the well? Most of the students call economics is a very hard because answer was very properly and answer was present very technically. At the moment I was very crying why I selected this combination, why why I select economic as after the 10th, after economic as a optional after the 10th. I was suffering that moment. That time, one person entered my room is my brother. I told him entire my sad story. He listened all my sad story. I am not preparing well. I am not proper studying well. He listened my all sad story. He took my book and selected the those 10 to 12 question randomly and asked to and told solve this question immediate solve and answer this question and solve immediately. The moment I solved this question, he told, "Oh, I told you perform well. You will clear exam. Don't worry. Go to sleep." And that moment, and I also he told, "Don't forget to revise tomorrow morning also this question." The same thing. If tomorrow next day, I attended the exam. I solved. I performed well, and also I got 80 marks in that subject. You made me think he is a genius in economic, but actually he is not. But the question those he selected is a very randomly, but is a very the way he give a confidence, the way he give confidence, it boosted my confidence. And he is my child, he is my is entire my spent with childhood is and is my great listener. And next, coming to my articleship and my CA journey, I am lucky to get a good firm at a friendly and atmosphere in a reputed firm. During my articleship, I realized that there is no end to learning. I have to keep reading in every day for update in GST and income tax. I learned that if you are not updated, you become outdated. I am enjoying this pace of studying a life and learning every minute. Now, moving on to SICASA Speaker Forum. The first day when I attended the meet, I had a new life of experience. Most of the students and friends are coming was coming because there was no teacher was giving a lecture. Everyone every but everyone learning something about communication. I left. I felt happy to join and encourage to begin my CA journey of a CA speaker SICASA Speakers Forum. I wanted to speak fluently like others. I started reading a book and gathering a content. I made a new friends who were also learning like me. I felt I was not alone in this journey that made me overcome fear and face audience. I am confident that I have improved my communication and speaking skill. I am learning new things in every meet, and I am happy about that. And I would concluding by quoting, "Knowledge is power." Mm, no, thank you. Over to MC.
Okay, thank you, Rohit, for that lovely prepared speech that you have. So basically, in spite of this forum not having a teacher, here we have a general evaluator who will be giving a feedback on your speech as a whole and some pointers for every single person here to get the feedback and to improve on themselves. So that being said, Rohit, it's a great initiative that you are taking to improve on your communication skill to being part of this forum. So kudos to you for that. And now moving forward, we have another prepared speech session. Here, this learner is very much, I believe that she is very much somebody who believes in leaders. Readers are the leaders. She reads Maya Angelou, if anybody knows Maya Angelou, Sylvia Plath, Virginia Woolf. She's very much a fan of those authors. And apart from that, she's also very much actively involved in debates and MUN, Model United Nations. So before she begins to give her P1 of self-introduction, I'd request so I'm the individual evaluator for her speech. So P1 is all about self-introduction. So what happens in self-introduction is there is a criteria of OBC to be followed, which is opening, body, and conclusion. She can talk about her hobbies, her dreams, and anything of the places that she's lived, her own personal experiences. So it is all about how you are introducing yourself to the forum here. So there has to be a professional sphere involved and also a personal sphere of your life being involved in your speech. So the maximum is 7 minutes and the minimum is 5 minutes. So over to you, Siri Shetty.
Thank you so much, Divya, for that absolutely kind introduction and slightly exaggerated as well, if I may say. Who am I? The existential question that I simply can't ponder enough about. And although I've contemplated over and over again to resolve it, I find it completely improbable, if not impossible, to find a relatively good answer. Nonetheless, if chartered accountancy has taught me anything at all, it is that it is better to attempt than avoid and regret. So here's my shot at the easiest question to ask, but indefinitely the hardest to answer. Born on the 20th of August 1999 into a typical nuclear South Indian family as the youngest of two daughters, I grew up being pampered, overly protected, cared for, and as my parents would attest, even slightly spoiled. Having been born and brought up in the fast-paced metropolitan city of Bangalore, I developed a keen ability towards embracing dynamism, diversity, and understanding that change was the only constant. Regardless, I still feel closely connected to my heritage and culture every time I take a trip back to Udupi, Bangalore, because nothing in this world comes close to a well-prepared, traditional Bangalorean style prawn curry. While Sigmund Freud would undoubtedly characterize me as an extrovert on first glance, I think it would be more just to call myself an ambivert. I've grown up constantly challenging the status quo and persistently opposing social contours and stigmas. I have a heightened sense of logos and pathos, and as Divya said, this essentially stems from being influenced by studying writers such as Maya Angelou, Sylvia Plath, Virginia Woolf, and even Dan Brown for that reason. Being strongly predisposed to fierce women throughout my life, be it my mother, my grandmother, or even my sister, I've always been taught to be unabashedly myself and disregard other people's opinions. However, the latter requires grapples amount of self-love, and I still struggle with that. I neither identify myself nor do I perceive others on a verbatim list of academic accolades and qualifications. I tend to value individuals who are respectful, kind, have an extremely positive outlook in life, and even in some ways eccentric. I'm greatly passionate about debating, and even to this day, I find it absolutely exhilarating to talk on contentious topics and change perspectives, be it of my own or others. I'm profoundly interested in international affairs as Model United Nations, more commonly known as MUNs or MUNs, became the platform where I catapulted my skills with specialization in the United Nations Security Council and any of the General Assemblies. I've taken part in several moot courts and quite a few Toastmaster events. However, I fell head over heels, and hopelessly in love with pesting as I entered college, specializing in human resources. I enjoy a good book and I'm a bit of a history fanatic. I find that I do have a dancer's soul, so it is much like breathing to me. It makes me feel completely at peace with myself and even the chaotic world around me. I'm an occasional bathroom singer, so for obvious reasons, not a good one. So I strongly suggest you never ask me to sing unless you're either tone deaf or have very strong affinity towards your ENT doctor. As I sat down to write what best defines me, I racked my mind thinking about whether it was a story, a particular person, one of my gazillion pets, a memory, be it good or bad, a victory or even a misstep. It became evidently clear that not just one was a defining moment. I am made of the people I've encountered and all the things that I've experienced. I will leave the hold, the laughter of my friends, the conversations with my parents, the wisdom imparted by those who inspire, and even the warmth of extremely kind strangers. I still carry with me the stitches of cracked hearts, the bitter words of heated arguments, and in some ways, the music that's gotten me through, and the emotions that I simply cannot articulate even to this day. I am the culmination of both good and bad memories, my victories and my missteps, the hardships that have sculpted me, and the celebrations that I've reveled in. I simply dream to carve a niche for myself and inevitably fear oblivion, but tend to live by the words of Henry Wordsworth, who beautifully wrote in his poem, The Psalm of Life. The lives of great men remind us that we too can make our lives sublime, and in departing, leave behind us footprints in the sands of time. I'd like to end by formally introducing myself. Good morning, everyone. My name is Siri Shetty, and it is an absolute honor and privilege to be here amongst the esteemed speakers and my fellow peers on the SICASA forum. I sincerely hope that the written chapters of my unfinished story has helped you to get to know me, even if it is in the smallest of sense. Thank you and have a nice day. Back to you, Divya.
Thank you so much, Siri, for that wonderful prepared speech. It had very much all the elements of poetry too that I really liked. It had a little of slam poetry, so that's a good initiative. So all of you can actually take some inspiration from this. So whenever you're giving your prepared speech, you can include your elements of creativity while you're giving your own self-introduction. Now, over to the next awaited session, which is the butterfly session. So what happens in butterfly session is that you'll be given random topics, which are table topics, where you'll be speaking for a minimum of 1 minute and a maximum of 2 minutes. Also, I request every speaker to turn on their video cams whenever they're giving whenever they're presenting themselves. I request you all to switch on your cameras whenever you're talking. Now, to have the whole table topic session in, we have one person who very much, I believe in the confidence. Her name is Christy C for confidence. I really associate her with the confidence, and I've seen her grow up as a person, because she used to be one person who used to not talk a lot, and now to being this confident and energetic enthusiasm. So over to you, Christy.
Thank you, Divya, for your overwhelming introduction. Mark Twain once said, "It usually takes me more than 3 weeks to prepare for a good impromptu speech." Good morning to all the vibrant speakers who are virtually present in the wait. Just the thought of speaking in front of a group without preparation might seem horrifying, but becoming skilled at it have an amazing benefit. Once you have impromptu speaking mastered, the entire door is open for you. You will have the ability to prepare for your last minute presentation, and you can shine in your important meetings. It can even improve your critical thinking skill, and you can boost up your confidence. So let's jump into the butterfly session. So let me reiterate the guidelines for the butterfly session. The speakers are supposed to speak for a minimum of 1 minute and a maximum of 2 minutes. If a single topic is given to two speakers, then the speakers have a maximum of 4 minutes. So it's 2 into 2, 4 minutes. So that's it about it. And this is an opportunity for the speakers who didn't give the speeches, so that they can grab this opportunity and they can shine. If you are an impromptu speaker, if you are master in impromptu speaker, and even this is an opportunity for the speakers who are trying to speak for the first time. So the journey of 1,000 miles starts with a single step. Take that single steps. Okay, so let's move on to the first topic. Let me share my screen first. Is my share screen visible? Is my
Yes,
share?
Christy. Yes,
Is
Christy.
right? Okay. So the first topic. So let me call Maunish to pick a number from 1 to 20. Is Maunish there?
I'll pick one.
No, this is just a demo to show how it would be. So Maunish, Maunish, you are picking one, right?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. So create a story. It's Sunday. As per our plan, I have called my best friends Harry and Ron to cook our favorite dish. You have to continue with the same, and then make sure that you will be end within 2 minutes, and there would be another person who has to continue this. So after this other person has to continue, you can suggest the next person.
Okay. I'm audible, right?
Yes, you are.
Yeah. Second, you stopped the show. Okay. This
So
is
you need
Sunday.
me to read out once again, right?
No need. Enough.
Okay.
And as you all know, today is Sunday. It's 16th January, and even it's a festival time. So I invited me, and me and my friends have planned to prepare and cook food, delicious food as a festival, as it is festival. And all my friends has come to the home, and we are planning to prepare some sweets called we call it as arise. We were planning to prepare it, and as you all know, it's a festival, so pulihore is it's compulsory. So we'll be preparing the same thing. For that, we need to get the ingredients first. So I called my friends. I asked them to bring the ingredients. But since they are coming from long way, but they forgot to bring them. Okay, then me and my friends again went out to bring them. We went out as today's festival and it is Sunday. All the shops are full. So many people are there, and we need to wait in a queue for at least some 15 to 20 minutes for each shop, and we have to go at least for 4 to 5 shops to bring all the ingredients. Finally, we got all the ingredients and we started preparation, but lastly we came to know that no one knows how to prepare that. We only knows what are the ingredients we require, but no one knows how to prepare the dishes. With this, I will give to someone else. Christy, do I need to give to someone, or randomly can I give to anyone? Christy, you're muted.
You can continue, and you can randomly give to someone else. Pick the name of someone else who is in the meet, and then you can ask them to continue.
Okay. I request. I request Divya. Divya.
Yeah, Maudish.
As it is, as Christy said, it's for its beginning, so I'm giving to you.
You put me on the spot now.
Yeah.
Butterfly session does exactly that. So I have to continue with the story that you ended, right?
Yeah.
When you didn't know what to prepare, what is the best thing that you can go in for? It would be Maggie. So when we officially spoiled the whole plan, the initial plan, 2 minutes instant Maggie is never 2 minutes. So it took us about 5 minutes to prepare the Maggie, and we had to go, but we realized that there was no beans and peas, which we very much have a liking for. So Harry and Ron, all of us together, went to the market to get more of the beans and the peas. What happened was at the market, unfortunately, because there was a curfew, we didn't get any of the ingredients that we wanted, and we had to rush back home. But fortunately, we just found some cheese in the fridge, and we grated the cheese, and we had the cheese Maggie, which I very much have a liking for. After that, the best part was we had a couple of movies to watch. To decide the movie, we didn't exactly have any suggestions. Now I would request the next speaker, who is going to be Pawan Garg, to say which movie you're going to be watching with the cheese Maggie.
Sorry to interrupt. The Pavan will be the last person to close this topic. So he has to give the concluding speech on this.
Okay.
Pavan, are you there? No, I guess Pavan is not available now. So you can randomly give to someone else.
Okay. How about we go with Afreen? Afreen?
Everyone.
Hi, Afreen.
About
So, yes.
yeah. So everybody of us had a Maggie, and let's our plan continues for watching the movie. So deciding which movie to watch. Being a cricket fan and being the news of yesterday, I would love to continue with 83, just to move out of that just to move out of the news, but still it connects to our same news. Everybody of us watched. Being in the country of India, most of us are crazy fans of cricket. So we continued watching 83, and then everybody of us watched 83, and then everybody of us again chilled, played some games. We played passing the ball. This corona as well as this lockdown things has made us everybody enjoy ourselves being at home, being around with everybody at the home, and with everybody else. So we played some games. Then we chilled out. I would like to pass on to Aditya Roy.
No. You can just give the concluding thing and you can stop this topic. We will move on to the next topic.
Okay. Sunday basically went well, not as planned. We messed up with some things, but unplanned things give us more better experience, I feel. Hope we planned something for next Sunday, but at the end, the main thing is to just enjoy the day with everybody. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Afrin, Divya, and Maunesh. You guys have done a wonderful job. And even it was like, we were picturizing how we are cooking with the Maggie, going to the market, and always spending time with friends is really, it's really, we feel so happy to spend time with the friends who share the same kind of rapport with what we does. Now I'm gonna share the screen for the next topic. Is my screen visible?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so let me call Aditya and he can pick a number from 1 to 20.
8.
8. Speak on the topic, we are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then it's not an act, but a habit. So I guess you got the topic. Now the timer will share the screen. Timer, can you share the screen so that he can start to speak on the topic? Yes, Aditya, you can start.
Okay. The topic says, we are what we do repeatedly. I think this line validates the claim of all the influencers. What they say is, make things as your habit, not your hobby. If you want to be a public speaker, then in meetings, take the opportunities of speaking first. Don't sit in the crowd. If you make the habit of sitting in the crowd in the meetings, then even in the public speaking, you will be sitting in the crowd and you will see someone else in your dream spot. If you want to excel in time management, start with small things. Keep a target for say getting up. If you take 5 minutes to get up from the bed and go for brushing your teeth, reduce the time, increase the time management, make everything as your habit instead of keeping it as a vague term. So whatever you want to do, just keep on doing it repeatedly, so that what we call as muscle memory. In the same way, your body remembers every activity as its memory. So even if it is involuntary movement, you will do in an excellent way. You will do what is required, and it helps in going and achieving your ultimate aim or ultimate dream. So whatever it may be, instead of just not giving attention to them, it's better to make it as a hobby and then convert it into a habit so that it will be part of you rather than you trying to be a part of it. Thank you.
Thank you, Aditya. It was really a good one. And I have seen Aditya for the first time. Yesterday, I've seen him in Eloquent Professionals. So it's a apt topic for him. He is repeatedly doing what he is interested in, that is the public speaking. Now, let's jump into the next topic. So let me invite Alok. Alok, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So I'll be sharing the screen. Just a minute.
Okay.
So Alok, you can pick a number other than 1 and 8.
Can't.
You can see the screen, right?
Yeah.
Which number do you want?
Yeah, 5.
5. A minute. Yes. So Fiesta. So the theme, the word is even the Fiesta. Which is your favorite festival and how do you celebrate it? So I just gave a few pictures of the festivals, but you can we can speak on the your favorite festival and how do you celebrate it? Or do you Alok?
Okay. So okay, I am picking this Holi.
Yes.
So my favorite festival is Holi. So because by this Holi we will put colors to for every of my friends, and we all friends will get together. So then we will celebrate by pouring the colors to everyone. And after that, so even with water, we will mix the colors with water, and we throw it to everyone, and we play the games in this holy festivals. And also after that, mm, so other things, what can I say? Um, that is actually mainly thing is we play with the holy. These are all the things. That's it.
Thank you, Alok. You have made a good try. Even Holi is one of my favorite festival. But in Kerala, we don't have. But after coming to Bangalore, I had a lot of fun with friends. We used to play with the colors and all in our office. So it was really a memorable moment for us. And it's a very good festival to be remembered always. And it's a great fun to have it. So let me share the screen. And before that, okay, let me share the screen first. And before that, let me invite Shiva Shankar, are you there?
Yeah, I'm there.
Just a minute. I'll be sharing the
Am
screen
I
right now.
audible?
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. My screen is visible, right? So
Still
pick
not.
a number,
Yeah, it's now visible.
pick a number from 1 to 20 other than 1, 8, and 5.
2.
Okay. So create a story. So the first picture is a temple. The second picture is friends. Third is a road trip. And the fourth is a beach side. So you have to create a story with all the 4 pictures in that. You can speak for a maximum of 2 minutes and minimum of 1 minute. Or to issue. Timer, please share your screen. Yes, you can start.
My name is Shankar. I want to start about a topic about the we have planned to go to the temple, and I and my friends decided to go to the temple in which was near the beach. It is like we want to travel for 4 to 5 days in a car, and we booked the rented cab, and like after that we tried to we went to temple by car, we hired a driver to, because none of our friends doesn't know to drive. So we hired a driver, and we started our travel. While we are going to the temple, there is a beach near the temple. So we tried to enjoy some time in the beach, and we went to the beach and played some time and played the volleyball near the beach and had a enjoy time. And after that we went to the temple. Later it's a normal thing uh, to see the god after visiting the temple. So all of the events are done. So finally we came to home, and uh, the event was ended. So that's it. Thank you.
It was really an amazing story which you have created. Just in a second, you have created the entire story without, without going out of the flow. So kudos to you for that. And next, let me invite Yogendra. Yogendra, are you there? Please unmute yourself.
Hello.
Yes, you are audible, but your voice is feeble. Just try to adjust your mic so that you can speak.
Hello.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are audible. So next, jump into the next topic. So you can pick a number from 1 to 20 other than 1, 8, 5, and 2.
One second. Sorry for
Which number do you want to pick?
Hello.
Yes, you are audible.
I'm not able to speak. Can't able to speak.
Okay, so you can speak. So you don't want to pick any topic like that, then you can speak about yourself, how you come to know about the forum, and what you're doing. All those things you can speak rather than picking the topic.
Good morning to one and all present here. First of all, thank you for Ravi sir giving the opportunity to speak in this forum, and I want to thankful for all of you listening my words. Myself, Yogindra KG. I am come from Nelmangla, Bangalore, and I did my first to 10th standard school education in Magli Kempegoda Vidyalaya High School. And next move on to the PU, first year and second PU in Siddharanga Institute of Commerce in Nelmangla only. And I did complete my uh, become graduation in Triveni Memorial Institute of Commerce and Management in Badalgunte. And I want my hobbies are I'm a good listener and I read the newspaper. Big fan of Modi ji, and more to uh, my career option. I want to choose CA. My dream from PU only. That's all. Sorry for any mistakes I do. Apology for that because I am suffering from fever last 3 days, and I'm also suffering from throat infection. That's why I entered this uh, speaking forum. I don't miss the chance. If I can't speak also, I want to listen what are the for all for the elders of mine. That's from me. Once again, thank you for all the patience listening my words.
Yogendra, you have made a good try. We do appreciate because you have spoken like, you are very calm and composed and you are very confident. You don't feel nervous and you didn't miss out the words and you have spoken for more than 1 minute. And notice that keep coming to the forum, you will become a great speaker. We are all there to motivate you and you will be always there to support you. And please do come to the forum for the next upcoming meets too. So let me invite Pawan Gar. So Pawan, are you there? Pawan?
Hello.
Yes, you are audible. So let me share the screen. So is my screen visible?
Yes.
So pick a number from 1 to 20 other than, yes?
11.
11, nice. So what hobbies would you be a lot of fun to get into? You got the topic right?
Yeah.
So
Out of the
no,
out of only hobbies.
no, any hobbies of your choice. You can speak more than one hobby of your. Okay, now you can start, Pavan, go ahead.
Yeah. Good morning, everyone. I am Pavan Garg from Agra. My hobby is reading newspaper. I love reading English business newspaper. And the second hobby is read books. So, reading newspaper, I don't think like I asked my friends what about their hobby. So none of them said that they like reading newspapers. And I asked them what about reading newspapers. They just said that who will waste time reading newspaper. But I love reading newspapers. And second, reading books. Yeah, I love reading books, but I don't get enough time to read them. So yeah, I love reading books. Third is helping my mom. I help my mom at home. I help her in cooking. I help her in like washing clothes and other stuffs, cleaning house or and daily activities. So yeah, I love helping my mother, and it's my hobby. Fourth, my hobby is talking with my friends, chatting with my friends. I spend a lot of time on Instagram and WhatsApp talking and chatting with my friends. I know it's not at all productive at all, but yeah, sometimes recreation is needed. So of course I talk and chat with my friends a lot. That's all.
Thank you, Pavan. So even my hobby is to read books, but hardly we get the time to read because we know our articleship and we have the studies going on. So anyways, it's a very good hobby to be. It will be productive too, like reading newspapers and all. Hardly the people do that. So kudos to you for that because your hobbies are literally which is helping you out in your professional lives too. So for next, let me invite Aishwarya. Aishwarya, are you there?
Yes, ma'am. Am I audible?
Yes, you are. So I'll be sharing the screen right now. Just a minute. So pick a topic from pick a number from 1 to 20.
I'll go with 12.
Okay. So describe your most memorable summer vacation. Your topic is describe your most memorable summer vacation. Timer, you can start sharing your screen.
Firstly, good morning to one and all present here. So, I'll be talking about the most memorable summer vacation. So, recently I had been for a vacation in Sakleshpur, so I would like to talk about that. Firstly, I would like to tell you about how beautiful the scenery was. As soon as I entered there, all I could see was only trees, plants, greenery, and it was so beautiful and mesmerizing to see such amazing view. So we stayed in a resort and it pretty much covered all the activities like trekking, night walk, stream walking, and all of that. So pretty much all the activities was within the resort itself. So starting off, we went during the Christmas season. So you can imagine about how festive the season would have been at that point of the time in the resort, like how the food, the different kind of food, the bonfire being prepared, and the best part was the climate itself. It was so overwhelming, with such cold climate, and then you're enjoying the bonfire, you're watching movie, playing music, and dancing all around. And there were many families there, and it was such a great experience. So one day we went for trekking, which was taken again by the resort itself, and we went to this cliff called Pavagoda. I'm not sure of the name. So we went there. It was so amazing, the view as soon as we went on top of the cliff. Although it was not much clear because of the mist, it was very cold, but the view was really good. The experience was good because this was my first trek. So it was very nice. And coming back to the trip, like I mentioned about the climate and all of that, a very memorable trip, I would say. Lastly, I would conclude by telling, if you ever get a chance, do visit Sakleshpur. I know you know it is a stress buster. The vacation, you will enjoy it there. So thank you.
Thank you, Aishwarya. We felt like we are just going through that trek and we are just enjoying the cool breeze and the mist. So thank you so much for giving us an experience of that. So let's jump into the next topic. Before that, let me invite. Okay, so let's change the way of doing it. So if anyone interested to speak on any topic, you can randomly come up rather than me calling the names. So you should have the confidence and the dare to come up. So guys, the stage is yours. You can just come up. There are still 66 participants are there. Anyone who is interested to speak on any topic can come up. Or else, let me call upon a name. Okay, let me invite Akshata. Akshata, are you there? Akshata? Amrita?
Consider Siri.
Yeah, Siri has already given her prepared speech today. So I thought of giving the chances to the people who didn't speak during the prepared speech or the other roles which is taken. So Devika.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Can you
Thank
hear
you
me?
so much. Yeah, you are audible. If possible, can you just turn on the videos so that you know we feel lively and it will be otherwise a one-to-one. Yes. So let me share the screen. A minute.
Next topic can go to Harsha Iqbal also.
Yes, sir. The next topic we can call. So the pick a number from 1 to 20.
10.
10. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. Speak on the topic.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. Thank you
Time
for
up.
giving me an opportunity to speak in this.
Devika, 1 minute. 1 minute. Let the timer share the screen.
Okay.
Yes. Now you can start.
Okay, good morning, everyone. Thank you for giving me an opportunity to speak in this forum. So, my topic is 1,000 steps for give us an opportunity to end up what we are. Like everything what we dream, we need to take thousands of steps for that. Like many of us attending this meeting are here because we are CA students and we are aspiring for CA. So the first step for CA, I think, is foundation. So the CA structure is like foundation, intermediate, and final. So we take steps from our foundation, we build ourselves, we build our confidence, we speak up more like this, and we we share our thoughts, we work hard day in and out for the only two letters in front of our name, that is C and A. So I think we should build ourselves from the first day we dream for CA. Like if we want to become a successful CA, we would be like, yeah, we should thought like a CA, we should act like a CA, we should be like participating in everything we would like to, and we should share our thoughts. That's the main thing, we should speak up about ourselves in many things, and that's how we can build ourselves. So if you are having a dream, start from the very first day which you have that dream, on the very first day on which you are preparing for that dream. So prepare accordingly, you should give your best in a day in and out to become what you want to. So yeah, I would like to conclude my words. So I would also like to quote one word, that if you have four things in your life, like if you have a great dream, if you are hardworking, and if you have that keen to acquire knowledge and you are perseverance, then you can achieve anything that you need in your life. Thank you.
A big round of applause for Devika. And she has taken that one step to travel for the next 1,000 miles. And kudos to you for that. Now let me invite Chandana. Chandana, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
So I'll be sharing my screen right now. Just a minute.
Sure.
Chandana, am I audible?
Yes, ma'am, you are audible.
Okay, I have, see, I will try to log in again because my system is getting hang. 1 minute. Just a minute. So anyone who can speak about themselves can speak now. Just give me 1 minute. Is there Akshata? Akshata?
Yes.
Akshata, are you there?
Yes.
You can speak about yourself now. Just a minute. By the time I will reconnect to the laptop.
Yeah, this is Akshita. I joined for the first time to this SICASA Speakers Forum. Thank you for giving me an opportunity. Yeah, I'm coming from the village. I don't know how to speak in front of others. Yeah, this is Akshata. I came from Bagalkot district. This is North Karnataka. I came for studying a CA to Bangalore, and the Bangalore is new to me. And started my journey after after I completed my BCom. I started my CA journey, and I have cleared Group 1. I'm preparing for Group 2, and I've written Group 2 exams, waiting for the results. And my hobbies are reading books, dance, and I love tailoring. Yeah, this is my hobbies. Thank you everyone for giving me an opportunity.
Thank you, Akshita, for speaking about yourself. You need the guts and the confidence to speak about yourself, and you have done that. So, thank you so much. I'm just trying to reconnect it. I'm sharing my screen right now. So, Chandana, are you there?
Yes, I'm there.
Okay, just a minute. I'm just, my screen is visible, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, you can pick a number from 1 to 20.
I'll pick 19.
The best decision which you ever took in life. You can speak on this topic. The best decision which you ever took in life. And timer, please share your screen. Yes, Chandana, go ahead.
Yeah, good morning to one and everyone. I'm myself Chandana. I'm from Bangalore. I'm currently pursuing my IPCC and direct entry. Have completed my BCom in Vijaya Evening College. And as coming to my topic, Mary, what to say? Can you just show me the topic once again?
You're on mute.
Christy, you are on mute.
Okay, so Chandana, it is about the best decision that you've ever taken in your life.
Yeah, the best decision. My best decision was to take up CA. Okay. As of now, I'm currently nervous. That's fine. Yeah. The best decision is like taking up CA. It's a quite a hard course. Everyone discouraged me for taking up the course. Like they told, no, you can't do it. It's very difficult. And I'm average student. Like I've scored 82 in my BCom. Obviously, they're like even the 90 students couldn't clear the CA. What will you do?
Like everyone, my friends, my neighbors, and everyone discouraged me, but still I took it as a challenge that I can clear my CA. I'm trying my level best to do it. That's the best decision I've taken in my life, and I'm sorry for the mistakes.
There is no mistakes
This
in
is my
that. It's
first.
just a learning ground. You have done your
Yeah.
best. You said to yourself that I'm nervous. I'm nervous, but it's okay. I'm gonna continue this. That is what you have to do. That kind of attitude, I do appreciate a lot for that. Okay, now Rajashree, let's jump into the next topic. Let me invite Rajashree because she is a person who has voluntarily said that Christy, I would like to take up the next topic. So kudos Rajashree for that. Let's give a round of applause to Rajashree. Please come on the stage.
Thank you, Christy.
Yes. So let me share the screen first. Okay. So you can pick a number from 1 to 20.
Yeah, I would like to take 16.
16. Market a special dish of your state. So it can be anything. I just pasted 3 pictures like Bisi Bedabat and we have dosa and even the bhel puri. So you can market a special dish of your state. In Karnataka, we would be having different kind of cuisines. In Kerala, we have our rice and curry with that. So you can market a special dish of your state. Over to you, Rajashree.
Yeah, thank you.
Timer, please share the screen. Yes.
Yeah, I would like to speak about a dish, what not particularly about my state.
You can speak on any dish.
Yeah.
Any dish.
Yeah. It was called kadubu, which was prepared by my grandmother. The tastier one I've ever ate, which was prepared by my grandmother. Many of you can identify by its name itself. It is basically prepared out of a wheat flour, and yeah, I've learned it from my grandmother preparing kadubu. I've lost her recently, and I miss her preparing the dish. Yeah, I loved it a lot. Many a times my mother can't prepare just like her. Yeah, that would be my favorite dish. I ate very recently, and yeah, that's about it. Thank you.
Thank you so much for taking the initiative and speaking on the dish which your mother prepared, and a good one. Thank you so much. And next, let me invite Nishal. Nishal, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let me share the screen now. So you can pick a number from 1 to 20. Nishal, go ahead.
Can't I pick the 21st one?
No, 21st one, it's not there. It's just the last slide.
10.
Oh, no, it's already picked, right?
Okay, which are the numbers I have left?
Okay, you can pick a number other than 1, 8, 5, 2, 11, 12, 10, and 19.
19, then 13.
Okay. If you could go back in time and tell your younger self one thing, what would it be? It's just like you are just gonna advise your younger self. If you are 20 right now, you are just advising when you are 10 years old, you are just advising yourself what could have been done better.
Okay, ma'am. Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. Timer, please share the screen.
Hello, everyone. So I'd like to speak on the topic which I got today, that how I'm going to counsel my own self who is younger to me. So basically, I studied in a school where we used to have many co-curricular activities. We could join sports, or we could join the music, anything we wanted. The only thing, a problem with that was we had to leave games if we had to join the co-curricular activity. It is like music or any yoga. or any skill which we wanted to learn. Not that games are not our skills. It's just that music will give peace of mind, all these things. But I rather choose to uh, play sports. So now I regret me choosing playing sports, because now that I took CA, it's almost 2.5 years. Even though I'm very good at my shuttle sport, I'm not able to play it for 2.5 years. So I regret myself choosing sports rather than choosing music. So I'd like to go back, say myself, sports are temporary because it can't make your career. But if I would have learned music, wherever, like whichever small time I get during the gap between CA studies, I could have made use of it for playing my music, or learning new things in the music. So I would like to say myself that you could have learned music more, much more than learning any sport. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Nishel. But the thing is, if you are just focusing on the sports, you have to go ahead with that. It's not
No,
like
no,
you
no. I
have to be
wanted to do the
successful, right?
CA, so I couldn't like.
Okay, so it
It's
was a good advice. It was a good one.
thank
Literally,
you.
you have done it very well, because we will be, at that stage of life, we will be focusing on sports or games which can give more pleasure to us. But in
Yeah,
the future, we will remind that, okay, this is not one which is useful for me in my life. Rather, I could have learned yoga or something which could have been more productive in my life,
yeah,
right?
exactly, ma'am. Yeah.
Okay, then. Next, go on to the next speaker, Sachin. Sachin, are you there? Sachin?
Am I only the one Sachin you're talking to?
Yes, yes.
Yes. Yes.
Can you just turn on your video, because you're not visible now.
I turned on my.
Yeah, sure, sure. Okay, let me share the screen now. So you can pick a number from 1 to 20.
I'm 7, man.
7. So one of your favorite travel destination.
Can I
One
pick
of
any
your
place
favorite
from
travel
India?
destination. You can speak on any of your favorite travel destination.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. It's Sachin here. I'm from Belgium. I'm a foundation route student. And coming to my topic, till now my favorite destination travel destination had been Kerala, due to its extreme diversity in nature, the wild uh, the wild animals available there, and the the one thing which I like the most in Kerala is its backwaters, which I used to go boating, and and once after my first PU vacation, I used to, we had planned a family picnic there. We went to Kerala's many other stores, just like Padmanabhan Swami Temple and many other spots. That's it. Sorry for something. It's nervous, quite nervous.
No issues. You have done a great try. I mean, good at trying that, because Kerala is my homeland. So I can just remember the backwaters, the Sri Padmanabha Swami temple in Thiruvananthapuram, and we have many hill stations and also. Please do visit. It's really beautiful to see. You can go with your family and your friends. So
Yeah, my
next,
man, festival, especially the Onam festival, I saw it was just, I can't even forget the view which I saw, that
it's
boating
really
races and
memorable.
all other.
Yeah, it's really memorable. So let me invite Avid, Anvid, are you there? Anvid Hegde.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, I'm just sharing my screen right now.
Okay.
So you can pick a number from 1 to 20.
15.
15. Okay, it's not taken it. So if you only had 1 week left on earth, what would you do? Just 1 week. Just try to accomplish all the things which you would have thought of trying it later. Just speak on all those things which you would have tried of trying it later. You can speak. Go ahead. I'm with.
Okay.
Timer, please share the screen. Yes. Go ahead, Anvit.
Okay. 1 week. That's very short. Yeah, first I would like to scratch off all the bucket list things like buying anything like some gadgets or traveling to any like the mm,
Would you like to try traveling somewhere before, I mean, just 1 week left, right?
yeah,
Which is your favorite destination or food which you want to eat? You can speak on that.
yeah, like trying every type of cuisines, that I hadn't tried before, um, and yeah, meeting with friends, families. That's the most important thing. No, you have only 1 week left. You have to see them one last time before the apocalypse or any reason why we have left. Only 1 week left, and yeah, meeting with friends and. Cherishing the old memories and all the other things. Yeah, sorry. Yeah,
And do
that's
you need to celebrate any festival which you would like to? It's like our theme itself, the word itself is like fiesta, right? So any
yeah, yeah.
festival.
Festival that would be Deepavali. It is my favorite, festival. Maybe lighting candles and deepams and all.
So
So
you got a good try to remember all those things which you could have done at 1 week before your end of the life. So it's already you have already decided.
yeah, yeah.
Okay. Now let me invite Akhil. Akhil, are you there? Akhil?
Hi, ma'am. Hi, ma'am. Hello, ma'am.
Yes, yes, you are audible. So let me share the screen. Just a minute. So you can pick a number from 1 to 20.
11, ma'am.
11, right? So 11 is already picked. 12 is picked. So you can just pick another number.
5.
5, it's already picked. I think 18 is not picked. 18, 17, 16, then 9 and all, it's not picked.
9.
9, right?
9, ma'am.
Okay. If you had a genie that could grant 3 wishes, what would they be? So your topic is, if you had a genie that could grant 3 wishes, what would they be? Over to you, Akhil. Timer, please share the screen.
Hi. Hi, everyone. Hi. I'm Akhil. The the wish I could be asked for Jenny is uh, to travel to to travel the world, every place in the world. And the second is to make my parents proud. The third, I want to be very happy with my colleagues, family, friends. and I want to spend time with everybody. That's all. That's all, man.
Okay, so it's a good try that you want to spend time with everyone. How could you not
I,
try about clearing the CA exam by asking the genie? So I wonder that why
I,
you didn't ask like that.
I am somewhat nervous, ma'am.
No issues, no issues. You have spoken for 1 minute. That's enough. That's pretty good time that you have spent in talking.
I want
So
to share, ma'am, but
it's
I am
okay.
quite.
It's okay. Keep coming to the forum. Next day you will be, you can speak out what is there in your mind. You just need to practice consistently. Then
Okay.
let me invite
Thank you.
Ashok. Ashok, are you there? Ashok or Chirag? Chirag Jain?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So let me share the screen once again. Just a presentation. So just a pick a number from 1 to 20. So this is the chance for the last chance for the pick. So I'll be randomly giving the topics after this.
18.
18, right? Who inspires and motivates you? You can speak more than one person who inspires and motivates you. Either it could be your friend, your mentor, your parents, or it could be anyone. So over to you, Chirag. Timer, please share the screen.
Happy morning, everyone. As today I'm doing CM, I feel that there are many people who motivate me at every stage of my life. They keep motivating me to do CM, and while doing other things, even I feel that people keep motivating me to do this, to do that. They never say that you can't do this, and even if they say that you can't do this, I take them in a positive way. And even I think that okay, there are many sportsmen who keep working hard in their life, and why can't we work hard like them? So that we can earn the income, name, fame like them. There are many sportsmen, many president, prime minister who work hard for the country, and even we feel that even we should work hard for the country and try to increase our country's progressiveness. Okay, thank you.
So thank you, Chirag. So you said about the friends who motivates you to do it, and the biggest motivation is you yourself. So if you motivates you, that is the best thing which you can do. If you say that you can do it, definitely you are gonna do it. Okay, next let me invite Adarsh. Adarsh, are you there?
Christy, I'm here.
Okay, so I'm going to share my screen. So it's not a pick anymore. I am just randomly selecting the topic. So you have to speak on how do you celebrate Sankranti?
How do we celebrate Sankranti? Okay.
Yes.
So, India is a diverse country. We have a lot of festival in different regions. Okay. Some celebrate Lori, some celebrate Bhogi. Lori is celebrated in North India. I think Bhogi is celebrated in Andhra Pradesh, Telangana. And Pongal is celebrated in Tamil Nadu, and here in Karnataka and some other regions we celebrate Makar Sankranti. So Makar Sankranti is about um, the Bevu Bell. I mean, not Bevu Bella. What's that? Yellow Bella. There is a thing called Yellow Bella. So we do that, and some of them do Pongal. There are two kinds of Pongal: sweet Pongal and Kara Pongal. It's apparently tasty. And what some celebrate Jallikattu, and Jallikattu is all about ox race. To speak about more, some some put a fire camp, some make oxes to run on fire. So these are different kinds of festival which is celebrated around India. So that's all I think I can think about. That's
Thank
it.
you, Adarsh. You You have just said about all the festivals which is happening in Sankranti, like in Kerala, we have Magaravilakku and in Pongal in Tamil Nadu. So you have said about everything. So it literally reminds us about how the Magara Sankranti is being celebrated. So we have the bonfire in, I think in Andhra, we celebrate more. We have the bonfire, we have the ox race, everything will be there. So it was a new thing for me. So it's really amazing to hear more about this. So the next topic, let me invite any people who are randomly wanna pick a topic. I mean, who wanna speak, because we have only a few more topics left.
May I?
Yes. What's your name? Good name. Okay, Geethashree
Gayashree.
MR. Okay, I'm just gonna share my
Gayashree.
screen right now. Gayashree, you can speak on.
Yeah.
If you would recommend one must-watch movie, what would it be?
Good morning, everyone. My name is Gayashree MR. And if I have to recommend a movie for everyone to watch is 83. Especially, I'm not a cricket fan. So, I'm not a cricket fan. Though I was not a cricket fan, I was taken forcibly by my brother to watch that movie. I felt like those people who don't know cricket also will feel like that nationality while watching the cricket, and how we were treated during those days, and what made us today, like we are in this position today because we won that day, and we showed our nation how we can also win the match, and we proved to everyone that whoever degraded us or whoever teased us, we showed them that we also have the capability to do that, all those things. It'll be a great motivation for everyone, because for those who doesn't want like who are nervous or who doesn't believe in themselves and think everything is impossible, for them it is a great opportunity to go forward, and it helps them to motivate themselves, and they have to keep saying to themselves that yeah, you can do it and you have to do it. And if once you taste the winning, tongue wants more. That is the most thing. If you taste the winning once, you feel like yeah, I have to win again and again, again and again, again and again. What is said by Kapil Dev. I really got inspired by this movie, and I feel that yeah, everyone should watch it and take the valuable things whatever they need there in their life. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Gayashree, for your the words, because I didn't watch 83 till now, and it's like you are very compassionate about what you are speaking. So that's a good quality of a good speaker. So you have already that. Keep coming to the forum, motivate yourself, and do consistently. That's make you perfect. Okay. So if is there anyone who wanna speak, Jayant MP? Because we are running out of time, so we have few more topics left. Jayant MP,
Yes, ma'am.
Harshita. Okay, Jayant MP. I'm going to share the screen right now. So you can speak on what are the 3 qualities you looking for a good friend.
Firstly, I would like to introduce myself. I am Zain from Bangalore. So the 3 qualities what I expect from my friend is, one is honesty and truthfulness, and telling about my negatives to overcome that, and I expect him to motivate me and also him and around my friends. That's it, ma'am. I'm a little nervous.
Okay, you have made a great, Jayant, you have made a good try, but you can speak. See, you have 2 minutes left. You can speak out yourself, what you're doing right now, what is your ambition. You can speak about what is your dream. You can speak on that. It doesn't matter the topic what you're speaking, just you want to speak, because this is a platform where you are getting an opportunity to speak in front of everyone. So don't lose hope, just try speaking.
Yes, ma'am. When
Yes.
I'm coming to my hobbies, I like watching movies, and I like to play shuttle. When it comes to my interest, I'm interested in the stock market. I like buying and selling shares. When it comes to my goals, my short-term goal is to clear my IPCC and work with the top MNCs as a leading CA. When it comes to my family, we are three in a family. My father, who works as a deputy officer in a Seradizit India Round 12 Private Limited, an MNC. I have an younger sibling. Her name is Chinmayi. She is pursuing her BCom degree in Vishwachatana College, Nanikal. That's it about me.
Thank you so much, Jayan, for taking that initiative and speaking about yourself. So we have one more topic left. So anyone who wishes to take up the that opportunity, you can grab that opportunity. So the stage is yours. Okay, Vansh, you can please come to the stage. You can unmute yourself.
Yes.
So this is the topic for you.
Am I audible?
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. So this is the topic for you. 1 minute.
Is my camera visible? Like I am visible?
Yes, you are. 1 minute. Okay, this is the topic for you. What is something that you have always wanted to try, but you have been too afraid to?
What is something I always wanted to try? Okay, yeah. So, good morning, everyone. My name is Van. I'm from Bangalore. So, yeah, one thing. So, like, as one of the topic mentioned that for achieving something, you have to take the first step. So, what I'm scared of in taking that first step is I'm very much interested in the stock market. So, the day I started, like, when I actually wanted to invest in the stock market, I was very afraid of that. Like, it has its own risk. I was very afraid of investing in it. So I took nearly like 3 to 4 months just to have a watch on it rather than to take a step and invest it. I couldn't invest it. But one of my friend encouraged me, motivated me to rather invest and not look into the market. Just invest. So there's pros and cons of everything you do. So once you start investing, only then you'll get to know what is profitable, what is not profitable, and are you like are you interested in it, and are you literally like mm, are exactly like are are you taking the right steps in it? So that was one thing that I was really afraid of, but my friend actually motivated me to overcome this fear. Thank you. That was the only fear.
Thank you, Vansh. Even for me, that is the one of the greatest that scares me even now. So just because of that, I didn't invest till now in stock market just because of that scared. Even though I want to, I didn't do that. So
Okay.
I am also the same opinion of the years, but I will be doing it.
Yeah.
So that's come to an end of our butterfly session. But somebody asked me, what is page number 21? I just want to show you. This is the 21. This is the end of the screen. So that's all about the butterfly session. I hope you guys have
I could
thoroughly
have
enjoyed.
spoken better on this, man.
What? I didn't get you. What do you say?
I was the one who asked you about the 21 slide. So I'm saying
Yes.
Thanksgiving would have been better topic for me.
Okay, then you can speak for 30 seconds on Thanksgiving now.
No, not now. I'm saying I could have.
Okay, fine. So that's the end of our butterfly session. Now, thank you so much for everyone for actively participating. I didn't even see a single person who didn't speak less than 1 minute. Yes, timer?
Yes.
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 So you guys have done a wonderful job. Keep coming, keep motivating. And that's it. Christy Maria Babu signing off. Over to MC.
Thank you so much, Christy, for that lovely butterfly session and all the speakers here. You did a great job about talking for more than 1 minute. Kudos to all of you. And apart from that, also, if you keep coming to the forum, it's just like butterfly. The basic concept is to bring in butterflies in your stomach. So whenever you're put on the spot, you don't know what to say. And that's the best moment, because at the moment, what you can think about, you'll be proud of what you said later. Like, in the sense that currently you won't be feeling it, but then taking those little steps every single day or during the weekends is where the difference will happen on the long run. Currently, you won't find it, but in the long run is where the difference will happen to all of you. So that being said, now we're going to move on to the next session, which is going to be the current affairs. So basically, all of us are chartered accountant students. So it'll be a great thing if we have a little of what's happening around in the world, right? So for that, we have Vikram, and he is a proper person to give this current affairs session, because he's into quiz competitions. So he's very much a quiz enthusiast. He loves cricket and learning languages from movies. That is quite some. I believe. Are there anybody who does that? Learning languages from watching different movies.
Yeah, I
Yes.
do.
Yes,
I
Okay.
do.
I'm learning.
Okay.
I'm learning Korean language.
Korean language, is it? Okay, that's interesting. What about the other Indian movies? I think Malayalam is something that even I tried to. There are so many people saying that it's very funny, and Tamil also, I think that way, right? Tamil movies. Okay, so let's welcome Vikram, and also he's a state level tennis player and a district level throwball player too. So he has inclination towards sports. He also loves cricket. So let's welcome Vikram. Over to you, Vikram, with the current affairs.
Thank you for that introduction. Okay. Firstly, we are talking about newspaper. Newspaper is a treasure house of information that increases its wealth every day. With newspaper reading, we perpetually enhance our vocabulary, reading skills, knowledge, and a lot more. Maunesh, can you please share the screen?
Anil, it's fine. You don't want to share the screen. Let Maunesh share the screen now.
Okay.
Is my screen visible? Yeah.
Visible.
So make it full screen. Yeah, go to second slide. Government to become largest VIL shareholders. Government to become largest Vodafone Idea Limited shareholder to hold 35.8% in telecompany as company's board opts for converting interest on dues into equity. PM Modi inaugurated National Youth Festival virtually on Wednesday. India's passport power has improved this quarter compared to 2021. It now ranks 83rd position in the Henley Passport Index, climbing 7 places from 90th rank last year. New COVID-19 rules for international travelers kick in 7 days home quarantine and test on 8th day. New Delhi. Election Commission extended the ban on physical rallies, roadshows in poll-bound states till Jan 2022. In the states where assembly elections are scheduled in February, March. Next slide. COVID-19 updates. Bengaluru registering yet another spike in numbers. Karnataka on Saturday lodged 32,793 new cases of COVID-19 and 7 fatalities, taking the tally to 31,86,040. India is celebrating Army Day on Jan 15 to mark occasion of Indian officer K.M. Karyappa taking charge of Indian Army from the British. The day salutes the brave soldiers of India. Next slide. Two-time Olympic medalist P.V. Sindhu and World Championship bronze medalist Lakshya Sen registered contrasting wins to advance the women's and men's singles semi-final respectively at Yonex Sunrise India Open Badminton on Friday. Next slide. Virat Kohli has stepped down as India's Test captain. He announced the decision on his social media accounts just a day after India's lost the Test series against South Africa after their loss in the third Test in Cape Town. The decision also comes just a month after BCCI selectors decided to remove him as captain of Team India in one-day internationals. Kohli had himself decided to step down from captaincy in T20s at the end of India's campaign in ICC T20 World Cup. Next slide. The ITR deadline extension has come after various taxpayers asked the tax department and finance ministry to extend the ITR filing dates due to rising coronavirus cases and issues with the new income tax portal. Talking about share markets. Market ends flat on Saturday. Sensex on Friday. Sensex falls 12 points. Nifty settles just above 18,250. All sectorial indices ended in red except reality and IT, which was up 1.15% and up 0.57% respectively. FMCG was the top loser, down by 0.7%. So with that, I end my current affairs session. Thank you. Thank you very much. Over to MC.
Thank you, Vikram, for that lovely initiatives to have a PPT being presented. Most of the time, it's always been reading the news, but it's a great creative attempt that you've put in preparing a PPT. So I believe all of us are geared up with a little of the what's happening around in the world. Now, the most awaited session also where you can bring in initiatives of improving on yourself. So that is the evaluation. So basically, RGE today, Piyush Jain, is going to give us the whole overview on points that we can improve on. And that is the initiative that the forum always has, so that you have a little of constructive criticism where you can improve on your factors or on your public speaking. So I welcome GE, Piyush Jain.
Thank you, Yamshi. I hope I'm clearly visible and audible this time.
Yes, yes.
We are 55 participants, and I'm so happy that everyone is staying up to the end. And here starts the real constructive analysis, or what we say, the areas of improvement, which will help you. Because every time evaluation is one such part, you will learn so many things from these diversified audience. Today, I am so happy to see all the energetic faces. You have given me an energy, though I was feeling down yesterday. But looking at you, looking at the 21 speeches, butterfly speeches, wow, such an diversified, energetic, encouraging speeches. Everything was straight from your hearts. So let me take my evaluation, and there are lots of guests today. So these evaluations, I'll be taking it one by one on each role takers and them tips here and there, areas of improvement and what they did well. So first, if I have to go with the Sergeant at Arms, Bhaskar Marathi, I love the way you started the meeting on time and set the ground rules and urged the audience to keep the videos on and gave the word of the day and theme of the day. Anytime if I'm not audible, please tell me, okay? I'll just shift the network. President, Srishti S. Chazal. Today, I could see a lot of role changes. Okay, I used to find Ramesh as the listener master and Srishti as the minute reader, but it was quite overwhelming to see new members taking up the role. Presidential address, a very interactive opening. You asked about the Fiesta festivals and gave us brief on this festival, about the Yellow Bella thing, and you resonated the theme so well today. I appreciated that. And one area of improvement is like you would have waited for some time for the replies which you had asked, which I observed in between. Next, the secretary who read the minutes of meeting, Sahana Lokesh. Very well read, very precise and crisp, and without any disturbance, we could understand it. All the previous meeting minutes. Good job done by you. Next, the MC or the MOC, what we call Divya Someshwar. I like the way you incorporated the theme in your MC, and you know exactly how to handle the show. So well executed. These online meets are quite difficult. Even I faced at the beginning a lot of technical issues. Then I shifted to other network. But the way you handle it, your presence of mind, your interactive skills made all the participants to participate actively. Keep it up. You have this very unique style of narrating and speaking. Kudos to you. We now move on to the main part. The forum, SICASA forum has speaker slots, which is called as prepared speeches. And before I give an evaluation to them, I would request the individual evaluator, Shankar Malaya, to present your observation.
Hello. Can I continue?
Go ahead. Yes.
Rohit, okay. Rohit, your P3 included your journey to our SICASA Speakers Forum. I could relate to that exam fear. Your voice was loud and clear. The quote, if you are not updated, you will be outdated, had a positive impact. Some areas of improvements are, you were looking into sites. It distracts the audience. Try avoiding it next time. The project requires the speaker to speak for at least 5 minutes. You spoke for 4 minutes 30 seconds. Next time, speak for more time. You were speaking too fast. Try to reduce the speed next time. Record mock speeches in your mobile camera and watch it as a video. It will help you to improve. Rohit, you are presenting your P3. This shows your commitment to improve your communication. Put a little extra effort. Practice more before you deliver your presentation. You will certainly improve. Keep attending the forum. All the best.
Thank you, Shankar Malaya, for your perfect observations. Well said. And I would appreciate also, I like to appreciate the way you laid the objectives at the beginning. And congratulations, Rohit BM, for your project 3. It takes a lot of hard work to complete the projects. You did a good job. And as your individual evaluator told, there's some areas of improvement which you can improve, and it can be done very easily. Just focus on your script, on your content. Timing was one thing which you used only 4 minutes. The timer report we will be seeing it later on. And practice, a little bit of practice and content, scripting your content, you would be perfect. And one tip I would like to share here, like any speeches, any table topic, the butterfly sessions, if you want to give it a perfect one, or if you want to take it to the next level, what you can do is simply add a quote or use the word of the day, resonate your speech with the theme of the meeting, and share a personal story or give a personal touch. This will pep up your speech. It will take to the next level. And moving on to our next speaker, speaker 2, giving a project 1, Siri Shetty. And I would like the individual evaluator, Divya Someshwar, to give your evaluation.
Thank you, sir. So these are the major points that I have for the individual evaluation session. So Siri, what are the things that I liked about your speech? I liked your grammar. You included an element of humor also with the bathroom singing concept. And then you had a little of poetry being included. So those are the major points that I really liked about your speech. If there are checklists that I'm following the questions with, so what did I like about your presentation is what I mentioned with your grammar, humor, and the element of poetry that you had. So what are the strong points as a speaker that you had was changing the status quo. Your introduction, you actually didn't start by saying who you are, but then about a question that you were contemplating, what you brought that element of imagination in the beginning. And then you also mentioned that change is the only constant. And then you also had a little of your elements of when you were born. So those are the strong points that you also had. And apart from that, it just showed that you're moving out of your comfort zone. So that is a strong point that you had. But whereas, how well did the audience get to know you as a person? So those are the points that you'll have to work on a little. So what I felt was what you could have done differently is that your starting always should be more impactful. So you could have started with a quote and also introduced yourself. Your timing is what I saw of 6 minutes 11 seconds, if I'm not wrong. Timer, am I right about that?
Yeah, 6 minutes 15 seconds.
15 seconds. Okay, thank you. So you could have done it for the whole 7 minutes, is what I feel, because you have an amazing grammar. So I really like your grammar and all the elements that you included. You were very much clear and audible, and the views that you had. So another thing that you can work upon is your voice modulation a little. You were going a little fast. So if you can slow down that pace and then improve a little on the voice modulation, you had the voice modulation, but you were going fast. So that makes the audience not catch up with what you're saying. So those are the only points that I have. But apart from that, you had an amazing speech. The slam poetry part, I really enjoyed a lot of that. And of course, that's the only factor. But apart from that, congratulations for completing your P1 successfully. Over to you, sir.
It takes a lot of courage to take the project one. In other forums, what we do is we acknowledge with a round of applause for taking the project one. And I am so much amazed by your speech delivery, Siri Shetty. Excellent speech. I could see the clarity, some good vocal varieties, hand gestures, and a good delivery style. And these all things added a spark in your speech. One area of improvement which Divya was talking to you was the vocal variety and the pauses. One tip I would like to convey in this forum through to all the participants here who have also done in butterfly speeches, it will be helpful for you there also. Vocal variety is key to expressiveness, and expressiveness is essential for a speaker. So the voice modulations plays an impactive role in your speeches. We could all have to take care about this. And the second thing is pause. You know, it is the silence between the notes that makes the music. It is the silence between the notes that makes music. So it is the pause in words that empowers the speech. Giving proper pauses, using precisely in the perfect places will make your speech an excellent speech, and no one will be able to stop you in becoming a great orator. And sharing your personal experiences, Series history, and a lot of good usage of words. And there were a lot of takeaways to everybody here. I like the way the speeches were lined up today. Both the speakers did a great job, and the mentors also, not to forget the mentors. Both the mentors, I could see the hard work which you have put in for the prepared speeches. More strength to you guys. Well done to both the speakers. Next, oh my god, this session, a marathon butterfly session. I could see 21 trembling voices, 21 shaky legs, 21 participants with nervousness, but everyone was speaking straight from here. That is what made the change in today's meeting. Confident Christy Maria Babu. So you have always been very inspiring, and this might be your very last few meetings as the president, I believe. I understand that.
Yes.
Okay. So you have very well done your job today as a butterfly master, because the 21 speakers, they were all getting stuck here and there, but as a presidential push, as a leadership push, the qualities of leadership we could witness in these 21 speeches, where you were helping them to push more further. These 21 people will remember you, the way you motivated them, the way you took their speeches, dwelled in that, and gave them a direction. A little area of improvement. No doubt you have used the PPT presentation. Little hiccups were there. The one which were already done, you could have removed the numbers, and you could have used the format to call the names, like first the name, the topic, then the name. So it will make them very easy, but it was a flawless thing. And here I would like to acknowledge all the 21 speakers, precisely 22. I have written everyone's name, what they have excelled in, what was lacking, but due to time constraint, I'll restrict it. But I wanted to say this, all the 22 speakers, you have taken your first step, and using these opportunity will help you a lot. This forum will be a boon to you if you use it properly and attend the meeting up to the end, because the real learnings will start, no doubt, from the beginning, but up to the end. When you stay, everything you will be able to visualize, everything you'll be able to understand point by point. More power to you guys, all the 22 speakers today. It was an overwhelming thing. Next, the tag team. I would like to take the reports before we move further. The tag team, I would request time manager to give his report.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Am I audible?
Yes.
Yes, sir. I would like to report my present my report. I would like to start my with quote. Okay, the way we spend our the way we spend our time defines who we are. This quote is for time. Okay. Now I am presenting my report. The project speaker Rohit took 4 minutes 35 seconds, and second project speaker Siri took 6 minutes 15 seconds. And the butterfly session starts with Maunish. He took 1 minute 49 seconds, and Divya took 1 minute 34 seconds, and Afrin took 1 minute 37.
Individual butterfly speakers, give that you can share in the forum groups.
Okay, sir. Okay. Apart from that, actually, I took what is this? The news reader Vikram took 44 minutes 20 seconds.
Thank you, Anil Kumar R, for your crisp report. It was your first time. You did a good job, and if you practice more with the objectives of the role at the beginning, which you had laid down, and your report, little practice will make you master in the roles. And the best part was you were showing the screen share of the timer card very well done on that, and you were switching it off and on along with the table topic master, butterfly master. It is actually a tough job to change the screen sharing in this virtual screens, because I witnessed it yesterday itself. Next, I would like to call the R counter, the filler words master.
Happy morning once again, guys. I'm back with my report. First of all, I would like to congratulate everyone who ever spoke here, were present here, for not using not much filler words. And today, for the first time, I have struggled too much to get the filler words. I thought if nothing is there in my report, I will be like I failed my role. But fortunately, I got some of the filler words which some people has used it. But I'm telling it's very great improvement, and the filler words which you used is normal listener, whoever listening until, and I mean, since I am doing the role, I was able to get. If I'm just an audience, I will not be able to get that. In presidential address, Srishti has used 2 filler words. One is unnecessary pause. Current affairs, minutes reading, Sahna Lokesh, no filler words. Divya, no filler words. Rohit, you have used total 8 filler words. 5 times you have used a filler word up, and there are 3 unnecessary pauses. Siri, great job. No filler words in your full prepared speech. When it comes to Butterfly Master, Christy Maria Babu has used 3 filler words, and Butterfly speakers overall out of total 21 people, almost some 15 people has not used any filler words, or I was not able to identify even after that in observation. And kudos to you all, guys. And I would like to mention the names of the people who has not used any filler words. It would be encouragement to them. And it's Pawan Garg, Afrin, Yogendra, Jayant, Adarsh, Jayashri, Aishwarya, Chandana, Nischal, Akhil, Chirag. These are the people who has not used any filler words. And all the best to you guys for future. And even hope to you see on all the further meets. Over to Piyush.
Thank you, Monish Kumar V, for your encouraging our counter report. Friends, all the participants here, filler words are usually used to carry forward our speeches. These are also called as crush words, like These are nothing but the unnecessary pauses. A tip here, which I would share it with you because it has worked for me. Briefly, what we can do is for removing these crutch words, we can take pauses to gather our next thoughts or take a sip of water and carry forward our speech. And if I have to tell this, you are all not alone in this. Fear, public speaking is considered as the greatest fear a person can have, even greatest fear than death. Even I am feeling a little bit of nervousness because of the technical issues which happened at the beginning. So it happens, and taking care of these minute things will help us, and these role takers will definitely help us to achieve it. Next, I would like the grammarian Surbhi Dattatri to give her report. I guess there is an issue with Surbhi.
I'm back.
Yeah, good.
Adding to Monish's point, definitely I would agree with his that speakers who have come for the first time had very less grammatical errors, and I did not judge them completely with proper grammar, because if I go to that criticism, they will be discouraged to come up and speak. But still, I have few suggestions. Before that, I would like to congratulate the people that we have got good collection of words today. The theme word and quote was used by Srishti, Divya, and Surabhi myself. Theme was used by Bhaskar, Srishti, Divya, Bhaskar, and Bhaskar used the theme and word. Christy used the word of the day. And the new words which we have got is contemplated, ambivert, profoundly, exhilarating, chaotic, garnish, inevitable, bucket list, then resonate, empowered. These are the words. And few words which can be avoided is like guys. Instead of telling guys, we can use it as friends. Instead of the word fridge, we can use it as refrigerator. It would be better. And the few sentences which require the correction: count and record on speaker. Instead of that, we can say it as I would be timing each individual speaker. I was tensioned was the better way is I was tensed. The word move, there was a mispronunciation of word moment. It was pronounced as movement, but it is a moment. And next time, speak for more time. That can be told as next time, speak for a longer, or utilize the time effectively. And a few phrases which were used: you put me on the spot. Journey of 1,000 miles begins with small steps, written chapters of unfinished stories. These are my report for today. Over to you, G.
For your report. So many takeaways, very correctly said. Today's meeting had so many good phrases, good words, all these things, and I would really like you to mention these in the chat box, or if you can share in the group, so that it will be helpful for each and everybody. And you did a great job. You voluntarily also took up the listener's role. This is what the presence of mind and activeness does in the meeting, not taking much of time you took immediately. I appreciate it. And the word of the day, the theme was very well explained by you at the beginning. What I would like to suggest is you can put it in the chat box frequently and urge the audience to use it. And all of us can motivate the participants to use the word of the day. Whenever the word of the day, the phrase of the day is used, we just do this kind of gestures or clapping or use of emoji, which is done here in the forum, which I had seen previously. So that was one area of improvement which you could keep on motivating it. But good job done.
Yes. Okay.
Friends, lastly, there is a listener also. Before I conclude, I have to move to another meeting. So before I conclude it, you all did a great job. All the participants here, you can all win the world with your words. You can all win the world with your words. Words have power. 3 points: plan, practice, engage. These three factors worked on simultaneously will fetch the results. Believe in yourself and you will all be unstoppable. Signing off. Thank you so much for this opportunity. Piyush Jain here. Thank you so much.
1 minute before leaving, we will take up the group picture before, sir. Okay, let's have a group picture. Everyone, please turn on your video, at least in the last moment, so that we can take a group picture. So we have around 55 people left in the meet. So we'll wait for 2 minutes, 1 minute for letting all the people to turn on their videos. So I can see many faces right now. There are still many to switch on the video. Please switch on the video so that we can take click a group picture. Devika?
Yes, ma'am.
You can just turn on your video.
I have turned it on, ma'am.
Okay. Might be some issues. Okay, let's have a good smile on your face so that, we can take a good picture. Okay, thank you everyone. So, and thank you so much, Piyush Jain, for being a general evaluator, taking up the role and evaluating each individual role takers. So that let's move on to the listener role. So there is a voting link which is posted in the chat box. We can just give your votes so that we can declare the best listener would be by the listener will select that. But the best role taker, the best prepared speaker, best individual evaluator could be selected or elected by the votes. So you can just click on the link and select your best role takers and speakers.
Christy, we'll complete the listener session. Once if they go there again, they will not be able to answer the.
Because Piyush Jain would be leaving the meet now because it's already time for him to
because
leave.
listener is also one of the role. We need to after once that is completed, then only we'll be able to do. Because
No,
now
listener role we
Pawan
will keep it pending. Listener role we will keep it pending, but rest of the roles we will just give it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So just give your votes. Just we will wait for 1 minute.
Fine.
Okay, now let's play the listener role now. The MC can invite the listener.
Thank you, Christy. So today, so what this listener role is all going to be about is basically about how much of an attention you have paid to every single thing that the learners, the audience here have mentioned. So it can be snippets of their speech or snippets of their of whatever they've told on the forum as a whole. So introducing to you all the listener today, it is Surabhi Dattatri, right? Surabhi, right? Surabhi is going in for this, or is it Pavan Garg? I'm just reconfirming again.
Pavan.
It's Pavan
Okay,
Garg.
so it's Pavan Garg. Welcome, Pavan Garg, and he's also a CA. A CA final student. So you very much know about him from the butterfly session where he spoke about his hobby of being the newspaper. Like he loves to read business newspaper. So I'm pretty sure if he's a reader, I believe that if he's a reader, you are a leader too. So I welcome to you, Pavan Garg. So over to you for the listener role.
Thank you for the warm welcome. Good morning, everyone, once again. Monish will be helping me with the correct answers the participants gave. Okay. The first question is in today's butterfly session, what was Monish planning to cook with his friends?
Excuse me,
Monish,
sir.
you won't answer this.
Except Monish, others should answer.
Sir, it was puliyogre and some sweets.
Request participants to give text in the chat box, not the through the mic.
Yes, whosoever puts the answer first in the chat box, he or she will be the correct one. And what was actually cooked in that butterfly topic? Okay, Maggie, right? The sec the
Is
two
the two questions?
Yeah, two questions. Two
Okay.
questions.
Okay.
The third question is in today's butterfly session, which movie did Jayashri mentioned? 83, right? So many correct answers, so many good listeners we have between us. The fourth and the last question is what was the 21st slide in Christie's presentation? Okay, so many correct answers.
You are
What?
ineligible to answer this question.
Pardon?
Christy has answered. I'm just telling she is ineligible to answer this
Okay.
question. Yeah.
So Monish, I was given only 4 questions to
Yeah, we have.
ask.
I mean, we have 4 questions, 4 unique answers. Sorry, 4 unique people. Krishti,
Okay.
Sahana, Vikram, Chirag. Do one thing.
Okay.
To give 2 more questions. Let only those 4 are eligible to answer.
Monish,
Yes.
it is Srushti or Christy?
Srushti.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I will be asking one more question and only these 4 players will be answering the correct.
I will give the names once again. Srushti, Sahana, Vikram, and Chirag.
It's quite difficult one. What does Jayant MP wants to overcome?
What's the
No. The
answer?
the correct answer is negativity. He actually wanted to overcome negativity.
Was staying in a stock market.
No one gave the correct answer. I will be asking the next question. It's about Vansh. What is Vansh is interested in dash. Fill in the blank. Okay. Sahana Lokesh got it right. Monish, is Sahana among the 4 participants?
Yeah, she is there and
Okay.
she's a listener.
Okay. So Sahana Lokesh got it right. So Monish, is Sahana Lokesh the winner?
Yeah, she is the best listener.
Yeah. So a huge round of applause for Sahana Lokesh.
Thank you.
That's all.
Guys, we got only 30 responses. I request everyone to whoever there in the meet to vote for the best participants. I'm keeping the link once again in the chat box.
So by the time the people give their votes, we will give an opportunity for one of the speaker who didn't speak in the butterfly session, either in the prepared speech to speak. You can speak about yourself, or you can speak about how you come to know about the forum. Anything you can speak. It's an opportunity, and don't miss it. So, Harsh Iqbal, are you there? Harsha. Yes, Harsha Iqbal. I've seen many people who didn't even speak in the today's meet. So I want people to speak. Sri Lakshmi, is Sri Lakshmi there? Harsha, are you there? I can see you unmuting yourself.
I think he has a little network issue.
Okay, then Saujanya, is Saujanya there?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you can speak because you didn't get a chance, right? So this is like, opportunity for you to speak.
Good
You
morning
must-
to everyone.
Yes.
I am Sojanya Mathur from Gangavati. Thank you, Ravindranath sir, for introducing this particular platform for us. And I got a wonderful experience by seeing all. And next time I will also try to speak among all you. And thank you.
All the best, Saujanya. Now, is anyone interested to speak other than Saujanya? I can see another Saujanya here.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, go ahead, Saujanya.
Yeah, myself Saujanya. I'm from Raichur, North Karnataka. Yeah, it was wonderful experience for me. I get to know about this from Ravindranath sir in orientation course.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm currently pursuing CA IPCC.
Okay.
Thank you,
Is
ma'am.
your exam got over, or you are just?
Yeah, my exam got over. I'm waiting for my results.
All the best.
Thank you, ma'am.
So, Maunesh, just check how many people have registered till now.
You have a person in chat box wants to speak up.
Yes, yes.
Vaibhav,
31 responses we got.
31. Still 20 to go.
Christy, Vaibhav wants to talk.
Yeah, Meka, you can go ahead. Vaibhav, you can go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Yes, you are audible.
Yeah, actually, last Sunday also I attended. That was on 9th January, and 2nd January also I attended. On 2nd January, actually, I only attended for 35 to 40 minutes. Because of network connection issues, I was disconnected. And on 9th January, actually, I attended full meeting. I thought of speaking today, but because of I was not well, and next Sunday for sure I'll speak. And thank you. It was actually a very motivating session.
Thank you so much, Vaibhav, for coming, and hope to see you in the upcoming meets too.
Sure, ma'am.
We used to end our meet by 10 o'clock just because we have extended our butterfly session because we had around 60 to 80 people in the meet. How can we leave them without even speaking anything? They are spending their 2 hours in this meet. That's why we have extended and half an hour more. So otherwise we could have ended by 10 o'clock. So Maunesh, how many people have registered now?
38.
38. So there is a chance for one more person to
39.
speak so that we can announce the winners and then we can end the meet soon. Just one more. I will pick one. Yashank Bansali, are you there? I can see many people who are there. So Sisha Sai Vishnu. Sisha Sai Vishnu. Are you there? Prerana. Okay, Harsh.
Christy,
Iqbal, right? Yes.
shall we announce?
Okay, fine. So let's announce the winners now. Okay, 1 minute. Harsha Iqbal, she want to speak, I guess. You are muted. Harsha, you are muted. No, we can't hear you. So just try to adjust your mic. We will announce the winners and then we will give an opportunity to speak. Maunish, go ahead, Maunish.
Any guesses for best prepared speaker?
Siri.
Yeah, all are absolutely right. Today's show stealer, it's Siri Shetty. Congratulations, Siri. And the best individual evaluator, it's Divya. Congratulations, Divya. And here is a tough task actually. Who's the best role player? Any guesses?
It's Butterfly Master.
Yeah, it's Butterfly Master and the president of SICASA Speakers Forum. It's Christy Mariabab. Congratulations, Christy.
Thank you. Even Divya have done a wonderful job. And just because, I got the more time to speak, that's why I got this role for sure. So thank you so much, everyone, for voting and congratulations to all the winners.
One more
Sahana, best role taker.
we
Then,
have one more.
yes,
We have
one more role.
Yeah, best butterfly speaker. Any guesses? She missed before, but she got it now. It's Divya Someshwar. Congratulations, Divya. She missed the best role player, but she got the best butterfly speaker.
Congratulations, Divya, Sahana, and we have the role. Divya has got best individual evaluator and even Srishti for the best prepared speech. So I guess all got motivated and inspired. It's been 2.5 hours since we are there in the meet. Still, I can see around 44 people. So it's a great learning. And thank you so much for coming up. And it's a great, we are learning from each other, okay? The people who are coming up in the meet and speaking, we have a lot of things to learn. Rather than speaking, few people, now we have got 42 people, but around some 40 people would have spoken in this meet, right? So all got some of the other learning. Some can be the best listeners, some can be the best speakers. So I want all the listeners who are there to come up and speak for the next meet and be the best speaker. Okay, so let's wind up. Before that, I need to announce one thing. Like we are going to end our committee tenure by 3 more weeks. And we have 3 more weeks. So it is 172nd meet. So every 25 meets, we will change the committee. So from the 176 meet onwards, a new committee will be coming up. So we have 2 more posts pending in the new committee. The president, the nominees, I will tell you for the president or the nominees are it's Shansha Khan and we have Surabhi Dattatri. Then we have Anil, who is a timer who played the role of timer. And we have Rohit BM. And we have another person which is yet to be decided. So we are not disclosing the name for that. So we have altogether 2 more roles pending for that. So anyone who is interested to take up the role for the next committee can give your names. Either you can message me personally or you can contact any of other committee members. So there will be, if there is any tie in any post, then we will be conducting an election for that so that we can pick the person who gets the maximum votes. So congratulations to all the winners and all the participants who are actively participated in the meet, because the journey of 1,000 miles starts with a single step. You have taken that single step. You are already a winner. You have already dreamt of becoming a great speaker. So what you have dreamed, that you can achieve it. That's all about the quote for today. Great learning and great motivators over here. Thank you so much for coming. We wish to meet you in the upcoming meets. Thank you so much, guys. Bye. Signing off. If you have any queries or if you have any suggestions, you can just speak up now. Anyone who is willing to speak anything, you can speak up now. Divya, do you want to speak something? Srishti?
Well, thank you, Christy, for giving me this presidential role for the day. Left 2-3 minutes, so I wanted to take up this role. Thank you, President Christy, and all committee members to give it. Thank you.
And Divya, you want to add up something, or we have some ideas or plans for the next meet? And we can take up the roles for the next meet. The people around 32 people are there. We can give the roles. So Divya,
Yeah,
you can just...
Christy. Yeah, I just wanted to say that all of us have taken the step. So we can also take the step of being a leader also. If you want to be part of any of the committee members, where of course we'll of course be there for your support. The past committee members will be there for your support. You can just take up the role so that you're improving on your own self. So you being part of this forum, basically you've taken the steps. Of course, as Christy also mentioned, that you're already a winner. So you can definitely take this step, and it's on every Sunday where you're putting an effort on a day-to-day basis to improve on yourself. So if at all you guys want to take up the committee roles, PRO, I think public relation is there, and which is the other role, Christy?
We have PRO and the treasurer role pending, I guess. No, treasurer or deputy secretary. Deputy secretary role is pending.
Deputy secretary. Okay, so all those roles, what will happen is we'll just take your, you can just message Christy or any of the other committee members whose numbers you have, and we'll have a meeting where we'll explain to you how the role works. So you can decide which one you want to take up. So that is the basic agenda. So apart from that also, of course, you'll be still getting the support here. There are other committee members also who will be there. You'll get the contact numbers. We'll share with you their contact numbers. So it's like a network also that you're building. So being part of this forum, you are getting to interact with more GEs also. So there will be general evaluators who you will be contacting. They're all chartered accountants. So on that basis, you get a good exposure, is what I'm saying. So
Pawnesh, you can just stop the recording so that we can speak.
How can I contact committee members?
No. Maunesh is recording the meet. That's why, because we have to upload in YouTube, right?
Okay, just tell Chandana, you have the number, I think, of I think Maunish's number.
No, I don't have.
Okay. Christy, I think you can just share. Yeah, Christy, you can share yours.
Yeah, I can share my number. So you can message me. And one more thing from the 1 minute. Just I am sharing my number in the chat box so that you can message me if you are interested to take up any roles. And one more thing, from the next meet onwards, means 173rd meet onwards, 173rd and 174th and 175th. We will be including the new committee members also too in our planning process on how we are conducting and also that they will get an idea from 176 meet onwards, they can do it independently rather than getting our help. So they will be added into our group so that all the planning, everything will be done together from next meet onwards. So the people who are already given the names can, we'll be having a call at in the evening to decide and plan for the next meet. And anyone who is interested, you can just, okay, Vikram Adi, you want to speak something? Go ahead, Vikram.
Ma'am, am I audible?
Yes, you are, but your voice is feeble. You can just adjust your mic and speak.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, I just have this doubt regarding
uploading the video in YouTube. Ma'am, who does it, ma'am? Who does upload the video in YouTube?
We are this is done by 1 minute. Divya, just answer to his question. By the time I'll just...
Okay, sure. So it is done by Maunish. So the role taker is public relations officer. So that would be his responsibility.
But as of now, we are sharing it to ICI people. Girish sir is there, no ITT. He's uploading to YouTube and all. He's maintaining YouTube's. Whatever.
Because I had this one suggestion. If you could add timestamps for that video, so it will help the future role players to, search the particular segment of meeting and learn.
Okay.
what
So
they
I
want.
understand your query. I'll tell you